Cody Rice. Rice, he's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, complete. Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
Used to be
On the road. Conquers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Heenick. Heenick with a load of steam, and he pulls over.
One as Blake Burnstrom looks to go. Blake Burnstrom floating in midair for two.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for two. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The loose and Bertho Bombers are headed to the state.
Corner, 3 seconds, Semifinals. No. Put back, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
The telecast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
GameDay Media LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Continental Resources, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Tioga Parts Supply, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Evolution Genetics, EAPC Architects Engineers, Ray J's Booster Club, Benjamin Construction, 701 Cornhole Company, The Country Store, Johnson and Sundin, Attorneys at Law, Nodak Insurance Company, Williston, Angie Pelton, First International Bank and Trust, Tegan's Interiors, Brad Johnson Insurance, RTC Networks.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works?
It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
At Johnson and Sundin Law Office, we combine big case expertise with small town service. Since 1980, we've fought for clients across western North Dakota. From oil and gas disputes to serious injury and wrongful death cases, probate, agriculture, and more. No matter what issue, our experienced team is ready to stand by your side. In our office in Watford City, we're here for you, wherever you are. Johnson and Sundin, expert legal representation rooted in North Dakota.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We're deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Evolution Genetics, established by a group of dedicated farmers and seedsmen. With years of experience in farming, certified seed production, and crop consulting, we understand the needs of producers across central and western North Dakota and eastern Montana, because we're farmers too. We provide the best genetics for your farm by customizing seed and input choices to meet each grower's needs. Evolution Genetics, seed for your future.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
UAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
Welcome in, sports fans. It's day 2 of the State B here at the Dome at Minot, North Dakota. I'm Dylan Loper, joined by Noah Fredrickson here at the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk for trusted healthcare here at home. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill, visit tiogahealth.org. And welcome into our RTC Network's pregame show for our battle today between the Ray Jays and the Our Redeemer Christian School Knights. And Noah, it is going to be a good one. It is. Yesterday there was fireworks. Ty Barman dunking all over the place, putting up monstrous
dunking so
numbers.
hard the ball almost comes out of the hoop.
yeah, it was just absolutely incredible in game number 1. A great way to start it off. And then game number 2 saw the Our Redeemer Christian School Knights. They took care of business as well with a win over crosstown rival Bishop Ryan. And we'll talk a little bit more about those games as we look forward into today's games, but we want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, RTC Networks, premium sponsor for the fastest, most reliable broadband network supported by the best service in the region. So you can always stay connected to what's important. Visit myrtcnetworks.com. Now, Noah, you were an observer yesterday. You got to see some of the games from afar. What was your takeaway? The Ray Jays yesterday with a big 85-60 victory. They started off slow. They kind of got punched in the mouth right away by the North Star Bearcats. A very physical, very big North Star Bearcats team came out. They started to run with the Ray Jays, and eventually that tempo of the Ray Jays just caught up, and they just slingshotted past with that 85-60 victory.
Yeah, they really did. I think I shut the game off when they were up 15 or 17 in the fourth quarter. I look at the final score. They end up winning by 25, and we were just talking with Michael Bergstrom off the air. That's kind of been them all season. The first half a little slow in spots, but then a second half team. That is what the Ray Jays are. They finally get going, and when they're at their peak, I don't know if there's anybody that can beat the Ray Jays. And, yeah, they had that slow start. They were down 10-4 against North Star. North Star kind of threw that first haymaker. And then once the Ray Jays took that lead, man, they were cruising the rest of the way, especially in that second half. Took over, dominant win. And it was kind of the same thing for the Knights against Bishop Bryan. That was kind of a banger of a game in the first half. Very low scoring, especially for the Knights standards. That's the game that Bishop Bryan wanted to play. But in the second half, the Knights finally got rolling. And they also won by 25 points. So we got two teams that are clicking. The Knights looking for some revenge here this afternoon in the semis of the State B tournament. Man, we're setting up for one of the greatest games of the year, of the century. You never know with two teams like this going haymaker for haymaker.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And the beauty of it is we've already seen this game play out once before. Only 8 days ago, we have a rematch of the Region 3 championship game. By the way, Region 3, stand up. 3 of the 8 teams here, the maximum amount of teams you can put into the state tournament from Region 3, and, wouldn't you know, 2 in the semifinals, and by process of elimination, one's going to make the championship.
Only one can make the championship. And just looking at the levels of the teams, it feels like we're going to get maybe 2 or 3 championship-level basketball games starting here this afternoon with the semifinals, and then, of course, the B state championship tomorrow. We just got some high-level teams, and I wanted to be here so much. I had to tell my professor that I will not be at my 1 o'clock class today. He understood the assignment. He said, enjoy the game, and I said, I will.
That's a good professor right there.
It sure is.
Shout out that guy.
He's the GOAT.
I'm glad to have you with, as we will have wall-to-wall coverage of the Ray Jays. Like we said, it's set to be a good one. Just a few more minutes until the teams come out, and we will try to catch up with some coaches' comments brought to you by Lindsay Grocery up in Crosby, North Dakota. And we'll take a quick break, listen to our great sponsors, and we'll be back with more on the RTC Network's pregame show only on Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by At North Country Mercantile and Equipment. We are a short line equipment dealer with locations in Kenmare and Minot, North Dakota. We're also a certified expert Purina dealer with a large selection of livestock, equine, poultry, show animal, and pet food for sale. Browse our inventory online at northcountrymerc.com or give us a call at 701-385-3300. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com. At Ray Farmers Union Elevator, we carry a variety of seed, fertilizer, and crop protection products. We can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Stop in or call 701-568-3343 to see how we can help you today.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me.
You can trust us.
You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by...
Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Our lives are made up of moments. From first moments, to big moments, to everyday moments. At First International Bank and Trust, we support you with local service and checking and savings solutions to help you reach your goals, shape your legacy, and make your moments happen. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first since 1910.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
The way we live and work has changed, but our service and commitment remain. We're evolving to meet your insurance needs with answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company.
Give Angie or Candace a call for all your insurance needs.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Everyone loves a big rebate and 0% financing, and that's a combo that's yours now at Red Rock Chevy GMC in Williston. Your new 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 comes with a rebate of $7,000 or choose 0% financing for 36 months, plus up to $4,500 in rebates. Need something smaller? How about a new GMC Terrain? Now with rebates up to $1,750. Great rebates and 0% financing. A combo too good to pass up. See you for a test drive at Red Rock Chevy GMC in Williston.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
Imagine working with a team where your well-being is a top priority. At NCC, we champion work-life balance. Our culture ensures you have the time you need for life's important moments. We offer competitive pay that recognizes your hard work. Plus, enjoy comprehensive health insurance that puts your mind at ease. You'll also receive generous paid time off. And think future forward with our retirement contributions, securing your financial peace of mind. Join a team that values you. Work somewhere great and thrive. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Open the door. Apply today at NCC. Visit nccray.com/careers.
Welcome back. It is now time for our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments. Mr. Dylan Loper is caught up with our first head coach, Michael Bergstrom of the Ray Jays. Take it away, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm down here with Coach Bergstrom of the Ray Jays. Coach, good game yesterday. You're looking at a familiar opponent. It's the Region 3 championship all over again. So what'd you learn from that game that maybe you want to change into this game, or is it going to be more of the same?
It's two pretty good basketball teams. We got a little bit different styles, and I think each one of us is going to try to dictate the tempo and get the style that would which will benefit them, and that's kind of our focus, and then staying disciplined on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively, playing discipline and being sharp that way. So
very good. And so coming out of the locker room, biggest game in probably 36 years for the Ray Jays. What's the message to the boys?
Oh, the message is the same message we've really had for 26 games or whatever it's been this year. We're going to go and try to be control freaks. We want to control what they can do and just play our style, enjoy it, these guys are really locked in and so we're just going to keep on doing what we do, I guess.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck. Back to you, Noah.
Thank you, Dylan. Players are finally out warming up, throwing down some slamma-jammas here in the warm-ups. The adrenaline is flowing. We got a state semifinal of the Division B tournament coming up next. Just about 15 minutes until the opening tip-off. We'll come back with more of our RTC Networks pregame show and some more Lindsay Grocery Coaches comments.
At Johnson and Sundin Law Office, we combine big case expertise with small town service. Since 1980, we've fought for clients across western North Dakota. From oil and gas disputes to serious injury and wrongful death cases, probate, agriculture, and more. No matter what issue, our experienced team is ready to stand by your side. In our office in Watford City, we're here for you, wherever you are. Johnson and Sundin, expert legal representation rooted in North Dakota.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by at North Country Mercantile and Equipment. We are a short line equipment dealer with locations in Kenmare and Minot, North Dakota. We're also a certified expert Purina dealer with a large selection of livestock, equine, poultry, show animal, and pet food for sale. Browse our inventory online at northcountrymerc.com or give us a call at 701-385-3300. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Back here at the Dome at Minot State University with more Lindsay Grocery Coach's comments. Dylan Loper, take it away.
All right, yeah, I caught up with Coach Teets of the Our Redeemer Christian School Knights. Coach, you were just talking about familiar opponents. It's another Region 3 opponent in the Ray Jays. You got a rematch of the region title game.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Ray's an amazing team. My goodness, they have athletes. These guys play together so well. I mean, these guys have been playing together, so I think they're in diapers. But amazing team. We just got to be better. We had a close one in the region final. It was a good battle, but we made a lot of mistakes in that game, and so hopefully we clean that up today.
For sure. So, looking at that last game, just 8 days ago, what's the any different game plan, or just like you said, sure things up and just take it away?
We had a few breakdowns, and every time we broke down on something that we were ready for, they scored. And against good teams, that's what they're going to do. So we got to be highly efficient today. We had a lot of bad turnovers. Just some things just didn't go our way, and offensively the ball got stuck a few times, and so we just got to clean those things up, play our game, and hopefully it's a different outcome.
All right, good luck, Coach. Thank you for giving us the time. Back to you, Noah.
Dylan Loper always doing great work on the sidelines. That has been our Lindsay Grocery Coach's comments. Lindsay Grocery, where community meets quality every day. Find them on Facebook for daily/weekly deals, your favorite grocery store. 12 and a half minutes. We're going to take another break and come back with our Red Rock Auto player spotlights here for this semifinal matchup.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Everyone loves a big rebate and 0% financing, and that's a combo that's yours now at Red Rock Chevy GMC in Williston. Your new 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 comes with a rebate of $7,000 or choose 0% financing for 36 months, plus up to $4,500 in rebates. Need something smaller? How about a new GMC Terrain? Now with rebates up to $1,750. Great rebates and 0% financing. A combo too good to pass up. See you for a test drive at Red Rock Chevy GMC in Williston.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, courtside at the Dome in Minot, North Dakota, home of the Class B tournament. as we have a good one for you today between the Ray Jays, the number 2 in the state. Ray Jays facing the number 3, Our Redeemer Christian School Knights, in a rematch of the Region 3 championship game that saw the Ray Jays come out victorious 57-54 just 8 days ago. But Noah, you know it's March and anything can happen.
Yeah, and it's really tough to beat a great team twice in a span of just over a week, so I think we're going to have another barn burner here in the Dome this afternoon between the Ray Jays and the Knights. And you know, Brock Tietz talked about it on Saturday at that state qualifying day to Randy Peterson in our pregame interview, just about how they learned a lot from that loss. And I think it wasn't an elimination game, and when you can lose those games where it doesn't define your season and you still have time to learn from it, we're about to see the Knights, and if they are able to learn from that loss just 8 days ago, and we'll see what they can do tonight.
You're exactly right. One of my favorite coaching sayings was, you don't lose, you just learn. But as we take a look at today's game, we're going to take a look at the Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight, brought to you by Red Rock Auto for fast and reliable service and car shopping made easy. For specials, new and pre-owned inventory, visit redrockchevygmc.com today. And we are going to take a look at a good one. The 6'2 junior, Wyatt Weekly. He is a fun one to watch. Comes in averaging roughly 16.5 points per game, about 6.5 rebounds per game, and he can light it up. He's a big that can play on the inside, play on the outside, and he's going to be a fun one.
And he plays so well within the flow of the offense. Only had 14 points yesterday afternoon, but he didn't need to do a whole lot. It was Nolan Schmidt's game. He had 26. Wyatt Weekly was feeding him and playing within that flow. 14 points for him yesterday. Does a great job on the rebounds like you alluded to. But Wyatt Weekly is a guy where you get to a state semifinal and you got to be a little more unselfish. Wyatt Weekly is going to have to take over in spots, and we saw that in the Region 3 championship. He had 22 points, and all those points came in the first quarter and the fourth quarter. 9 points in the first quarter, started it off with a bang. He's going to need to do the same thing here tonight, but he's going to have more in that second and third quarter. He kind of got a little unselfish, wasn't hunting for his buckets in the middle of that game. The Ray Jays were able to kind of take him away scoring-wise. He's going to have to be consistent through all 4 quarters tonight.
You're exactly right, because, boy, he was tough to stop in those first and fourth quarters in the first matchup and really gave the Jays fits. It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments both teams will have in today's game. Flipping the sides of the court to the other side, our other player spotlight is none other than the freshman phenom, Ty Barman, the man-child. He has all sorts of nicknames, ways to describe him. Folks, if you
I think man-child, I think that's the first time I've heard that one for Ty Barman, but man, it fits.
I mean, if you have not seen this guy in person, 6'3", freshman. I believe they said he just turned 15 not too long ago, and I can't get over. I mean, just his stature.
GameDay Media called a game on his birthday.
Yeah,
I was able to call his birthday game, and yeah, he's pretty good on that day too.
He's pretty good on a lot of days. As we take a look at some of his stats, because boy, he does a lot of things that aren't stat driven. Yesterday, he had a great defensive game on top of 26 points.
We've seen his games where one game he'll have a defensive game where he only had 6 points offensively. He did it all yesterday. 26 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks. That is the definition of stat sheet stuffer. We hear that term laid out a lot of the time. That was for real a stat sheet stuffer yesterday.
That is no joke. He had a few dunks that almost brought the house down. One almost, the ball went in the hoop twice because he dunked it so hard that it went out and back in. He had another contested dunk. He is just a high flyer, and like I said, he's only 15 years old, ladies and gentlemen. He is just so fun to watch, and I know we only have audio only, but we're going to be doing our best bringing you all the action as Our Redeemer Christian School Knights have come back onto the floor. But talking about yesterday, Ty Barman did it all, as you mentioned, 26 points, 12 rebounds, the double-double machine, the dunk machine. But the Jays are so impressive that you start taking away one athlete and another athlete steps up. Just looking at some of my circled athletes as well. Jace Becker, 19 points. Blake Bergstrom, 18 points. Brody Seiner, 14 points. I mean, this Jays team, when they get out and running, I don't know how you stop them, because other than sending all 5 back and just saying, to heck with offensive rebounds, we are going to get back. I don't know how you slow them down.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of coaches know the answer to that one. They're still trying to figure that out, including Brock Tietz. We'll see if he learned from that loss how to figure it out. That's why we play the games. But yeah, like you said, you got to wonder if the Knights are going to key in a little bit on Ty Barman, because he's really what got the Jays going. But Jace Becker in that first half keeping them alive, and then Ty Barman brought it the rest of the way. But Blake Bergstrom, he was the one who got it going against them in that Region 3 championship, just hitting monster shots, hitting the dagger with 1 minute left in the fourth to give them a 2-possession lead. That's another one I expect to kind of make the game go his way tonight, is Blake Bergstrom.
Yeah, we talk about all the weapons of the Ray Jays, and they for sure are loaded with weaponry. But you look at this, our Redeemers team, they go 10 deep. They are just constantly rolling guys in and out. Everyone can play. Everyone, no one cares about who gets the glory.
Nope.
They share the ball very, very well. Just very excellent, fundamental team. And if a team is built to take down the Ray Jays, it might be them. Just like I said, they can roll guys in, so that pace isn't going to wear down a team like our Redeemers that goes so deep.
And let's not forget, the Knights had a 20-9 lead after the first quarter against the Ray Jays. After that quarter, it's like, all right, this is the Knights region. Nobody's going to be able to bring them down, but you got to give so much credit to the Ray Jays. A young team able to persevere and kind of take control of that game, especially in the third quarter. But man, it was the Knights off to that hot start, and then the Ray Jays responded. And when I'm looking at this game here tonight, we saw the Ray Jays score 85 yesterday. The Our Redeemers Knights, they struggled to score the ball for most of that game. Kind of got going there in the second half. Only 57 total points. And I feel like in a game like this, you got to be able to put the ball in the basket consistently. Are the Knights going to be able to knock down open shots? That's what we're about to see.
You're exactly right. I was just about to bring up some of those stats. Both teams like to get up and down the court. The Ray Jays come in averaging 79 points per game, and the Knights come in with 76.9. I mean, they like to put the ball in the hoop as well at a very quick pace. But I do think if you're Coach Tietz, you might prefer a little bit slower of a game, a little bit more of a grinder, so to speak, because we saw it yesterday. Once the Jays got out running, I just don't, like, we just said it. There's no stopping them when they're running.
Well, the thing about the Jays is, like we alluded to, a second half team. We've seen teams slow them down in the first half, but by the second half, the Ray Jays are back to how they want to play the game, the pace they want to play at. So can you limit and control the pace for 4 full quarters, or only the first half? Because there's been no game this year where a team has held the Ray Jays to a slow pace for 4 quarters.
Yeah, it'll be a fun one indeed as we get closer and closer to tip-off. We will take a quick look at the Country Store starting lineups. Brought to you by the Country Store in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Find them on Facebook or online at countrystore.doitbest.com. And the starting lineups, unofficial, but the starting lineups go like this. For the Knights, number 5, Peyton Limbo, a senior. Wyatt Weekly, he was our player spotlight. Number 13, a junior. He can light it up from inside and outside. And another kid, a very well-rounded player for the Knights, is Nolan Schmidt, also a 6'2 junior. Jaden Marshall, a sophomore, a nice-looking sophomore for Coach Tietz. And the senior, Colin Swenson, number 35. And as mentioned, they are coached by Brock Tietz. On the other side of the floor, the Triple B's, Jace Becker leads them off, number 0, sophomore. He did a lot of the dirty work yesterday. Grady Parizek, talk about dirty work. He's a senior that works his tail off, the defensive stopper. Blake Bergstrom, another sophomore for this young Ray Jays team. Number 5, Ty Barman, the high-flying man-child, just a freshman. And another senior, number 24, Brody Seiner, are your starting lineups for head coach Michael Bergstrom and the Ray Jays. And Noah, as we have about 20 seconds before they take it over on the PA, final thoughts of the RTC Network's pregame show.
One thing for the Knights is Colin Swenson, a senior leader. He knocks down shots, but in that Region 3 championship, he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Can he respond here this afternoon and put the ball in the basket and give the Knights some much-needed points against a fast Ray J team?
No doubt it'll be fun. We send it over to the PA announcer.
For the 2026 North Dakota High School Activities Association Division B Boys State Basketball Tournament semifinal round. This afternoon's matchup will feature the Our Redeemer's Christian School Knights and the Ray Jays. At this time, we ask that you please rise and stand at attention for the presentation of our nation's colors and the performing of the national anthem. Today's colors will be presented by the Minot Public Schools Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard Detail. The Color Guard Detail is commanded by Cadet First Lieutenant Trinity Ford. Performing today's anthem is Turtle Lake Mercer High School senior Anaya Way. As always, please remain at attention and hold your applause until the colors have been retired. Ladies and gentlemen, Anaya Way. Meet the starters for this afternoon's game. For the Knights, starting at a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 5, Peyton Limpo. For the Jays, and a forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 0, is Becker. For the Knights at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 13, Wyatt Wheatley. At forward for the Jays, a 5'10" senior, number 1, Brady Pregame. At forward for the Knights, a 6'2" junior, number 14, Nolan Smith. At guard for the Jays, a 5'10" sophomore, number 2, Blake Bergstrom. At forward for the Knights, a 6' sophomore, number 23, Jaden Marshall. At forward for the Jays, a 6'3" freshman, wearing number 5, Ty Barnum. And at guard for the Knights, a 5'10" senior, number 35, Colin Swinson. At guard for the Jays, a 6'1" senior, number 24, Brody Siner. The Knights are coached by Brock Dietz, assisted by Zach Anderson and Tanner Swenson. The Jays are coached by Michael Bergstrom, assisted by Matt.
And there you have it, the Country Store starting lineups. Lindbo, Weekly, Schmidt, Marshall, and Swenson for head coach Brock Dietz. Becker, Parizek, Bergstrom, Barman, and Siner for head coach Michael Bergstrom and the Ray Jays. And Noah, boy, this atmosphere is electric. Most of the lower bowl is completely filled. I would say maybe a little bit more Ray Jays fans. I don't know. That there was some pretty loud crowd pops
you
for
could
the
make
Jays.
that argument.
Either way, it is going to be a fun one in the rematch of the Region 3 championship game. This time, winner goes to the big dance, the 100%. State championship game. Loser goes to the 3rd and 4th place game, but boy, tomorrow night's championship game sounds a whole lot sweeter.
100%. You want to give yourself a chance to be the number 1 team at the B, but right now you got to get through the Jays, you got to get through the Knights, and it's going to be a fun battle here this afternoon. You got to give a lot of credit to these fans. Friday afternoon, a lot of people having to call off work and make sure they're at the Dome, but they have arrived, and it should be a loud, fun environment here this afternoon.
How about the fact that this is our work? I couldn't ask for a better.
I gotta love it.
I know the bosses are listening down in Mexico, but I would rather be here. Spring Break Minot 2026. Here we go. Barman versus Weekly to tip it off. Winner to the state championship game. Here we go. Winning tip is taken by the Knights. Heading left to right on your internet dial. As the Knights bring it around the horn, over to Swenson. Swenson to Weekly on the right wing. Jab step three-pointer in Becker's face. That's how you start it for Colin.
That's what we were talking about in the RTC Networks pregame show. Weekly, be aggressive, but now can he do it for all 4 quarters?
Barman drives in, gives it to Parizek. Down low, kicks it back out to Bergstrom. Jays reset. You don't see a whole lot of half-court offense from him. Dribble handoff, Barman. Up top, goes in strong. A lot of contact both ways, off the mark, rebound to the Knights. They're looking to run. Up to Schmidt. Schmidt drives in, lost the handle, out of bounds. Turnover goes to the Jays.
And you like the idea. You want to get your transition game going before the Ray Jays can, for you to control the pace, and there Schmidt just not able to hold on to the ball.
Jays with the ball, Becker out front, gets a pick from Bergstrom, dribble handoff, Siner. Siner in the paint, thought about it. Looks for help, kicks it out to Parizek. Over to Becker, right wing. Now he's going to post up Schmidt. Thought about it, kicks it out to Siner. Good defense played by the Knights. Becker goes in strong. Really good defense by Schmidt. Shot off the mark. Foul on the rebound. Going to go against the Jays. Parizek going to pick up his first team foul.
That first minute won by the Knights. 3 from Weekly, but the defense, nothing easy so far for the Jays. And that's what the Knights pride themselves on, is their defense, their team defense. That's what's got them a lot of wins this year.
The fundamental defense was played indeed as the Knights try their hand on offense. Swenson, guarded by Bergstrom, gets it over to Marshall on the right wing. Marshall, crossover in no man's land, cross court, over to Schmidt. Schmidt goes right at Becker. Good entry pass into Marshall for two. Jaden Marshall.
And that's the advantage the Knights have is in post play. Ray Jays only have Barman. Can you get it to your main post guys?
Becker, spin move, rejected, and Weekly saved it for a brief second. Possession will stay with the Jays.
Do you think the Knights are playing with a chip on their shoulder?
I think they've been focusing on that game 8 days ago a little bit. Becker had an insane spin move, quickly erased. Bergstrom, he wants a three, quick release, couldn't get it to go, it hung on the rim. Knights bringing it the other way, Weekly walking it up. Attacks the lane, kicks it to Schmidt. He's gonna go in strong for two at the hoop.
And that's why you gotta close out. You can't close out too far. Schmidt's got that first step.
Signer quickly the other way, no good, kind of got buried underneath. Knights can run if they want. Schmidt, he's gonna get fouled by Barman. First personal, second team foul. And what a start from the Our Redeemers Knights.
And now you kind of got to watch that. Is Barman going to pick up another quick one? Because we've seen that a couple times this year where Barman dealing with some foul trouble.
Well, and you mentioned the Knights do have an advantage inside. Weekly, deep three from the Beaver, got it! Wyatt Weekly, second three, 10-0 Knights lead.
Man, I love watching Wyatt Weekly play. I think he might be my favorite player.
Bergstrom, tries to answer, can't. Rebound Marshall, and the Knights bring it up the other way. Swenson slows
get
it down.
the ball to Weekly.
Yep, Weekly gets the ball.
He's got the mojo.
Yeah, he guarded tight, a lot tighter by Becker this time. Schmidt over to Marshall, left wing. Schmidt gonna drive on Hayes, gets denied. Kick out Swenson. Swenson into Lindbow, and that's 2 points.
Movement.
And there's going to be a timeout taken by head coach.
Swenson drives baseline. He's got his eyes up, makes the bounce pass to the cutting Lindbow for two. The Knights strike first.
We're going to take a Nesset timeout. 12-0 on your NCC scoreboard. Knights jump to the early lead.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Welcome back to Game Day Media's coverage of the State B tournament. And right now, our Redeemers Knights are all over the Ray Jays right now. 12-0, jumped out to a monstrous lead. Coach Bergstrom, quick timeout. Wonder, what do you think he said in that timeout, Noah?
Well, guys, we got to settle down, take a few deep breaths. We are barely 3 minutes into this game. We got a lot of time, and this is how it started 8 days ago. The Knights jumped on them right away, and the Ray Jays fought and got back in the game and then took over the game.
As we're back to live action, Ty Barman on the wing over to Bergstrom. Swings it over to Signer. Everything's on the perimeter right now for the Ray Jays. Signer, right-handed dribble, kicks it over to Hayes. Cooper Hayes, corner three, got it!
That is a big shot from Cooper Hayes, and he struggled from outside this year, around a 15% three-point shooter, but that time he knocks it down with confidence.
Well, and you knew it was only a matter of time, but there's a matter of time. Wyatt Weekly, excellent spin move, quickly erased
We've
by
seen that
Ty
on
Barman.
both ends. Great offense, but better defense.
Oh, they're showing it on the big board over here. Weekly had a sweet move, but Barman just took it away as the Knights inbound the ball. Lindbow on the corner, drives it in, kicks it to a cutting Marshall, and Marshall for two.
Back-to-back plays, driving baseline, finding the cutter. The Knights putting on a clinic.
They're just so smooth with team basketball. Barman, he's going to draw a foul. I think they're going to get Lindbow with his hand in the cookie jar. And yes, they are. Peyton Lindbow That's his first personal, first team foul. 14-3 on your NCC scoreboard. We want to thank our premium sponsors, NCC and RTC Networks, for coming on board and allowing us to provide State B coverage. Brody Seiner with it, gives it over to Blake Bergstrom. Bergstrom up, floater, off the mark, air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. You do not see that often from the float king.
Well, you talk about Bergstrom, the float king. He did the perfect pump fake, step through, and that's a shot he makes 90% of the time. But you got to wonder if nerves, if he's pressing a little bit when they're down 11 already.
Knights with the ball. Schmidt up top. There's going to be a foul off the ball. That's going to be Cooper Hayes, I believe, fighting through a screen. Third team foul first for Cooper Hayes is into the ball game for the first time is Colton Grove, a 6'1 senior for the Ray Jays, in for Cooper Hayes. Kind of a defensive stopper for Coach Bergstrom. Swenson, three-pointer, got it.
What did I say, Dylan? Big key on Colin Swenson, the senior leader. He knocks down shots, couldn't do it a week ago.
The Knights
connects
are
right away.
lighting it up. Brody Seiner, he's going to draw a blocking foul. Might have tweaked an ankle. Comes up hobbling just ever so slightly.
And you can see he's got a left ankle wrap already, so hopefully he didn't re-aggravate or anything there.
Foul called on number 4, Jake Altringer for the Knights. As Ty Barman on the right wing, trying to get something going on. This defense by the Knights has been incredible. Seiner on the left elbow, over to Bergstrom. Gets it over to Grove, back to Seiner. Just haunting defense right now by the Knights. They are everywhere. Ty Barman, he's going to force up and can't get it to go. Excellent defense played by the Knights. Weekly gets it up to Altringer. Kick out to Swenson. He wants another one. Can't get that one. That one was a little too deep. Rebound to the Knights, though. Schmidt, fade away. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Bergstrom. And they're going to look to run. 5-on-3 advantage. Bergstrom, pull up three. Got it.
Need a big play. Blake Bergstrom, that time in transition with confidence, pulls up from the top of the key and knocks it down.
That ain't your father's transition game. Blake Bergstrom just pulled up from the three-point line with zero hesitation. Weekly, he'll pull up from the free throw line, can't get it to go. Rebound to Becker.
Jay's starting to get some stops.
Yep, and that allows them to run. They weren't able to on that possession. Seiner, pick and roll with Becker. Stops, kicks it back to Becker. He's going to attack the paint. Spin move. Becker can't get the left hand to go.
And that's now a move from Bergstrom and Becker we've seen all year where they convert it, but not able to here in this semifinal.
Knights with the ball up top. 2 minutes to go. 17-6. Knights with the advantage. Swenson gets it to Schmidt. Back to Swenson. Deep three. Off the mark. Rebound Barman. Jays looking to run. As they get it up to Brody Seiner. Stops, pops from 10. Can't get it to go off the baseline. Rebound Wyatt Weekly.
You know, I love watching these teams rebound because they can jump so high. Grown man rebounds here.
As Swenson up top, they work it around the horn to Wyatt Weekly. Gets a pick and roll with Schmidt. He's going to pull up three. Another three. Wyatt Weekly.
He cannot be stopped.
3 3-pointers from Weekly already in the corner. Barman up and in right around the defense.
He pretty much jumped over Colin Swenson, who was setting up for a charge, and Barman just jumps right to the side of him, avoids any contact.
I am just so amazed with the body control that some of these kids from Ray have. It is incredible. Marshall, he's going to go right into the lane. Denied by Blake Bergstrom. He gets it up to Brody Seiner, looking to run. And good transition defense. Bergstrom pull up from deep. Can't get it to go. He wanted that one.
Yeah, he saw the one go in, but the misses have all been in and out. He's so close.
He actually kind of looked over at us like, man, you know that one goes in. Swenson gets it over to Weekly. Boy, has he been hot today. Sets up the offense. 17 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock. High pick and roll with Schmidt. Going to play a two-man game. They call it off. 10 on the shot clock. 1-on-1 against Becker. Wyatt Weekly with the handle. Step back three from the Beaver. Short. That one was way deep. Barman
a little
with
bit
the
of a
rebound.
forced heat check there.
13 on the shot clock. Becker going to drive baseline. Spin move. Up and under. Jace Becker for two. 5 to go. Wyatt Weekly hassled by Becker up to Swenson. Swenson step back 3, can't get it at the buzzer, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. It's been a good one. 20-10 on your NCC scoreboard. The Knights have a 10-point lead.
Evolution Genetics, established by a group of dedicated farmers and seedsmen. With years of experience in farming, certified seed production, and crop consulting, we understand the needs of producers across central and western North Dakota and eastern Montana, because we're farmers too. We provide the best genetics for your farm by customizing seed and input choices to meet each grower's needs. Evolution Genetics, seed for your future.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
UAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
Welcome back to Game Day Media's coverage of State B basketball. We have the Ray Jays taking on the Our Redeemer Christian School Knights, who have the lead currently 20-10. What'd you see in that first quarter, Noah?
It looked almost identical to the first quarter in the Region 3 championship. The Knights getting off to a hot start, but then the Jays starting to get back into the flow of it. It was 20-9, like I said, in the Region 3 championship after one. This time 20-10, but now it's up to the Jays. Can they bring that same energy they did through the rest of the game in the Region 3 championship?
Game flow and tempo are buzzwords when talking about this Ray J team. They just weren't able to get into any flow, and a lot of that was due to that half-court defense of the Knights, but they just weren't able to run. They had maybe 2 or 3 legitimate transition looks in that first quarter.
Well, you just think of how much closer this game would be if Blake Bergstrom's threes that he missed went in, because, man, were they close, in and out every time. But he got to see one fall in the first quarter. He's still got confidence.
As we are about ready for our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter with locations in Williston and Ray, North Dakota, providing speech and language therapy and much more. Check nwtherapyservices.com as we are ready to go here for quarter number 2. 20-10 on your NCC scoreboard with the Knights having the lead. Barman in the post right off the bat. He's going to go up strong. A lot of contact. Gets his own rebound up and no good, but there's going to be a foul on the shot. They're going to get number 4, Jake Altringer, his second personal.
Well, it was crazy. They were both on the floor trying to get the ball, but Barman got it first while Altringer was still there. Goes up, and Altringer trips him since he's still on the ground.
It is a physical game as Barman's first attempt is good at the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line as he toes the stripe for shot number 2. Ty Barman, the 6'3" freshman. Second shot is up and good as well, bringing him to 4 points. 20-12, 10 seconds gone by here in quarter number 2. Wyatt Weekly, he had the hot hand in the first quarter with 3 threes, brings it up. Nolan Schmidt, dribble handoff, over to Limbo to Marshall, back into Schmidt, up and in.
The half-court sets, putting on a clinic, like I said in the first quarter. Their cutters have been wide open every single time.
Set offense versus the run and gun. Barman, he's going to try a 3 from the left wing, can't get it to go. Good box out by Nolan Schmidt. As Wyatt Weekly with the ball on the left side, spin move. He's going to turn around, fade away, good.
The control, he's driving hard to the hoop, stops on a dime, uses that reverse pivot, goes to the fadeaway, tickles the twine.
The shooting percentage for the Knights is incredible right now. As Blake Bergstrom on the right wing, a deep 3. Blake Bergstrom, that one was almost from Ray.
I think that was from Ray. You said deep, and it was even deeper than how you said
Holy cow. He was right in front of Brock Teets. That one was mega deep. As the Knights with the ball, they swing it over to Engelhard. Kick out to Schmidt, Nolan Schmidt. Over to Marshall on the right wing. Engelhart Back to Schmidt. Set offense for the Knights. Weekly left wing. He's going to dribble drive, denied by Barman. Kick out Schmidt for three. Got it.
And Nolan Schmidt is not a guy who takes the outside shot, but when he does, it comes in a big moment. He hit back-to-back corner threes in crunch time against him in the championship.
Brody Signer, hard take to the rim. Can't get it to go. Prezik with the rebound. Can't get that one to fall. Out of bounds. Possession will go to the Knights. And this Knights team, they are playing well, and more importantly, they are shooting well. They're shooting the lights out, and just their defense is so fundamental. They're going to be a tough team for anyone to beat. That would maybe even include the Duke Blue Devils there, or the likes.
Especially if they're playing the Duke the way Duke played yesterday.
As the Knights with the ball, Schmidt drives it in at the free throw line. Kick out Lindbow. Lindbow from three. Can't get that one to go. Rebound kicked around. Lindbow gets it back. He's going to drive in. Left-handed layup off the mark. Rebound goes to Colton Grove. Bergstrom brings it up. Stop. Pop. Got it.
Oh my goodness.
That one was deep.
That was a picture perfect shot.
We're going to have to research more words other than just deep, because deep is not deep enough for Blake Bergstrom.
I could tell that was going up and in the way he was dribbling across half court.
Weekly kicks to Lindbow. Lindbow up fake. Up and good.
But this is the tough part for the Jays. Right now you're trading baskets. Can you buckle in on the defensive side?
Bergstrom with the handles. Gets the handoff from Barman. Spin move. Up. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Marshall. Strong rebound by Marshall. As the Knights bringing it up. Engelhardt. He's going to stop. He's going to try the three. Off the mark. Rebound Barman. Let's see if the Jays can run now. Ty Barman leading the break. He's going to cross over. Oh, layup good.
Had the perfect spin on the ball. Finishes with the right hand on the left side.
We'll take a quick timeout along with Brock Teets. Don't go anywhere. 29-20 on your NCC scoreboard.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust. It's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Welcome back to the Dome at Minot State University, where the Knights out of our Redeemers here in Minot have a 29-20 lead over the Ray Jays. 4:41 left to go in the second quarter as Wyatt Weekly brings the ball up for the Knights, guarded by Jace Becker. Handoff to Lindbow as the Knights get into their flex set. Weekly, he'll take a three, another one. Wyatt Weekly, have yourself a day. Fourth three-pointer of the half. He's up to 14.
And that's the difference. He couldn't do that in the second quarter in the Region 3 championship. It's a good sign for the Knights.
Jays looking to get it inside. Jace Becker on the elbow. He's going to go right at Schmidt. Schmidt falls down, and there's going to be a foul, I believe, on the shot. Schmidt was looking for a charge call. They didn't get it. And then when he was laying on the ground, received that blocking call.
He's trying to draw the charge. You know, there's kind of that art to drawing fouls. And that time, Becker just makes contact, and Schmidt goes flying. You got to take a couple bumps to the chest and then try to draw it.
Well, and in a physical game like this, I don't think they're going to call any chippy ones, as the first free throw is missed by Jace Becker. It has been a physical fight for every rebound, every loose ball so far today. Becker's second attempt from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. is on its way and good. Jace Becker goes 1 of 2 from the line. 32-21, Knights with the ball and the lead. Weekly bringing it up, gives it over to Lindbow. Pick and roll game. Gets it over to Schmidt. He's going to attack right at Seiner. Can't get the layup. And there's going to be a fight for the rebound again. And a little extracurriculars after the whistle. Nothing dirty. They're going after it.
That's what I like to see as a competitor. Let's go.
There was nothing dirty there, but there was a lot of fight.
Well, you want to be the one who takes the ball away after a jump ball. Assert your dominance, right?
3 up for Swenson and in. Colin Swenson gets another one.
And he just checked in off the bench. He sprints in. He's like, all right, I know this set. This is for me to get open. Look, he converts.
Barman tries to answer. Can't from 3. Rebound goes to the Knights. They're running. Limbo. Crossover. Gets it to Weekly. Weekly thought about the pull-up. He's going to hit a step back and step.
Oh!
Got it!
Hand down. Man down. Wyatt Weekly.
And the Knights are fired up on defense as there's going to be a turnover. Wyatt Weekly going to go in. He's going to challenge Barman. Barman took it away, but there's going to be a foul. Foul whistled on Ty Barman. That one was tough. Weekly.
I was hoping they were going to meet at the rim. Wyatt Weekly versus Barman.
That would have been
there's some Ray J fans saying they disagree, but that was a lot of arm by Ty Barman.
Yeah, that was just a tough one. I don't mind the foul. It's Ty's second. That's definitely something to watch.
That is big.
But a good take by Wyatt Weekly as he makes the first from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line.
And I feel like that's just an area where you want to be a little careful when you already have that first personal, but playing aggressive.
Second shot is up and good as Wyatt Weekly is up to 19 first half points. He is playing his tail off today. Brody Seiner with it out on the wing, looking to get it to Barman. Good defense played by the Knights. Bergstrom on the wing. He's hunting that three-point line. He gets his pocket picked. Knights going the other way. They want to slow it up. They get it up to Schmidt. They say to heck with slowing it up. He goes right at Barman. And one! Nolan Schmidt gets the bucket, and more importantly, the third foul on Ty Barman as he smacked him in the head on the way up. Coach Bergstrom wants a timeout as the Knights have exploded. 42-21, 2:51 to go in the second quarter. Don't go anywhere.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome back to Game Day Media's coverage of the State B and the Ray Jays in deep water, down 42-21, 2:51 to go in the second quarter. You talked about haymakers earlier, and our Redeemers is looking like Mike Tyson out there throwing haymakers.
It really feels like they're throwing 90% of the haymakers, and that was just a disciplined play, picking your spot. Looked like they were going to slow it up. They get it to Schmidt in transition. He's got a wide open lane.
Schmidt knocks down the and one opportunity, bringing it 43-21 on your NCC scoreboard. Cooper Hayes over to Blake Bergstrom. Blake Bergstrom from the college line, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Lindbow.
Well, it feels like the Jays are pressing since they're down so much here in this first half that they got to get the threes to drop. Stay aggressive, get down the lane.
Knights with the ball, they get it into Schmidt. He's going to go right at Barman with 3 fouls. Kick out Lindbow across the way. Swenson open for 3, another one. Colin Swenson, another 3. The 9th 3 of the game for the Knights. Signer looking to answer, and he does with a deep one from the Beaver.
The Knights are hot. The Jays are starting to get there, but Knights in the half court, they're taking advantage of bad closeouts by the Jays. That's what's resulted in so many open looks.
They have just been running set after set and just making them pay from the deep. Nolan Schmidt, fade, turnaround, got it on Barman.
And now another smart play. Take advantage. Barman doesn't want to pick up that fourth foul.
Barman goes in strong. There's gonna be a foul on the play on the Knights. Let's see who they ring it up to. A quick discussion by the officials. And it's going to go against Jaden Marshall, his first personal third team foul. It was on the floor. In for the Jays is number 4, Colton Grove, in for Cooper Hayes. Bergstrom inbound to Becker. Becker trying to work his spin moves. Tough hook shot in the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound to Schmidt, and the Knights have just been owning the glass right now.
And it's just been a bad half for the Jays so far. These are post-ups. These are touches that usually go in for them in the half court.
Wyatt Weekly pick and roll with Marshall. Marshall gets him up in the air, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound.
And
Knights get it again.
Like this.
And I think a frustration foul. Blake Bergstrom looking for a steal. Gets rung up for a foul, and just kind of an unnecessary. Wouldn't you agree, Noah? It just seemed like a frustrating, nothing going their way right now, as Brock Teets is going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 48-24 on your NCC scoreboard, with the Knights with a large first half lead.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Welcome back to Game Day Media's coverage of the State B, where right now the Ray Jays are in uncharted territory as the Knights with the ball and a 24-point lead. Nolan Schmidt goes right to the rim and gets 2 more.
Well, Coach Bergstrom took out Ty Barman for this last minute because he does not want that fourth foul in the first half, but the Knights are able to take advantage of Colton Grove.
Signer pull up from 10 feet, can't get it to go. Rebound to the Knights. Jaden Marshall with the rebound, and they're going to slow it down. Wyatt Weekly walking the ball up. High pick and roll with Nolan Schmidt. Denies the pick and roll. Spin move. Weekly, wow, have yourself a half.
The spin move. He spins in half a second, gets to a spot, makes him pay.
Bergstrom high off glass. Quickly the other way, gets 2 more for Blake Bergstrom, trying to do everything he can. As the shot clock is turned off here at the Dome, Wyatt Weekly looking at Coach Teets for instruction. 25 to go in the first half, 52-26. As we are under 20 seconds now, Nolan Schmidt going to set up a set play, and they have run these sets to perfection. 10 on the clock. Schmidt with the ball. He's going to go right into the heart of the Jays defense. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Up. Can't get the second one to go, but there's going to be a foul on the way back up. Whistled against Cooper Hayes.
That's what makes Schmidt so difficult is, he misses the first one, but he can get back in the air so fast. His jumping skills, and just an athlete out there taking advantage.
Nolan Schmidt, deep breath from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. First one is up and in. Into the ball game for the Knights is Gus Engelhart. 3.1 seconds to go after this second attempt from Nolan Schmidt. Deep breath, couple dribbles up and off the mark. Rebound goes to Grove. Jays throw it away. Schmidt at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. We almost had another one at the end of the half, but that'll do it for first half action. It's been all our Redeemer Knights, 53-26 over the Ray Jays in the first half. It's been a fun one. Don't go anywhere. We have our Prairie Home Furnishings halftime show right after this.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We are deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com. At Ray Farmers Union Elevator, we carry a variety of seed, fertilizer, and crop protection products. We can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Stop in or call 701-568-3343 to see how we can help you today.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Welcome back to Game Day Media's coverage of the State B basketball tournament as we have our Prairie Home Furnishings halftime show. Everything your home deserves can be found at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Find them on Facebook and browse their inventory. That's Prairie Home Furnishings, located in Stanley, North Dakota. And it has been a heavyweight fight with a lot of those haymakers getting thrown by the Our Redeemer's Christian School Knights. Let's just jump right into these stats. And the very first one, Noah, that stands out to me, 56.3% from the three-point line, 9 of 16 from deep for the Knights.
Yeah, that's a big one. I don't think it tells the whole story because the Ray Jays have responded. They're shooting 46% from three. That's an all right number. You would take that on any given day, but it's been the ball movement. You look at the Our Redeemers, 11 assists in the first half. The Ray Jays, only 2 assists in the first half. The Our Redeemers Knights getting it done in the half court, but especially on the defensive side, Ray Jays have really had nothing easy outside of some pull-up threes from Blake Bergstrom.
That is for sure. As we take a look at some of the individual stats for the Knights, they put up 53 big ones in that first half, led by Wyatt Weekly. 21 points, 5 rebounds for Wyatt Weekly. 5 three-pointers out of him. He was on fire. He was 5 of 6 from deep.
And the only one he missed was a between the legs, step back, fadeaway three that was just a little bit short. So, man, and if he's getting an open look, you can probably count it as money in the second half. He is one man feeling it.
No doubt. Nolan Schmidt, 15 points from him as well, along with 5 rebounds and 5 assists for Mr. Schmidt. He was going strong at the rack today.
It's like a cheat code when you have someone like Nolan Schmidt, who's got the body of a center, the speed of a point guard, can play the point forward position, probably leads the team, him and Wyatt Weekly, with assists per game. But we saw it in that first half. Right now, he's on track for a 30-point triple-double. That is how good Nolan Schmidt was in the first half. You got to love his decision-making, though. You look, he got it in transition towards the end of that second quarter where he was fouled by Ty Barman, and Barman picked up that third foul. They were going to slow it down, but they were able to find the open guy, and Nolan Schmidt, smart enough to know, I have the perfect opportunity right now, and he took advantage like he did most of the first half.
You're exactly right. That might be the play of the game so far. As the Knights were rounded out in scoring, Colin Swenson, 3 3-pointers for a total of 9 points, and then 4 apiece for Jaden Marshall and Peyton Limbo. 25 rebounds for the Knights, along with 11 assists, 1 block, 3 steals, and another big one that stands out, only 1 turnover. Very clean game from the Knights, and that is... We asked earlier, how do you stop the Jays from running? You just don't give them the ball.
Yeah, that's it.
Make them take it from out of the hoop.
Only giving them the ball one time. And then the Ray Jays on their side, only 3 turnovers. You'd be happy with that. And oddly enough, this game has kind of transitioned to a half-court offense game. Who can get buckets in the half court? And the Our Redeemers have barely been stopped so far, on pace for 106 points here this afternoon. And then the Ray Jays, they've just been struggling in their half-court offense, missing some shots that they usually make. It's just all these things combined into one poor half for the Jays.
Yeah, they just couldn't get into rhythm as they put up 26 points, led by Blake Bergstrom with 11, with 3 extremely deep 3-pointers. I mean, they were from the logo pretty much every time. 11 points for Blake, 6 points from Ty Barman, along with 3 rebounds. But the big number that stands out, 3 personal fouls for the big freshman. 3 points apiece for Brody Seiner, Cooper Hayes, and Jace Becker, all held to 3 points. And as we look at some of the team stats, you mentioned it earlier, 45% from 3 is pretty stinking good. But when you go to the total field goals percentage, only 32%. It actually goes down as the Jays get closer to the hoop.
Yeah, because you look at them, 9 of 28 overall. They've really been struggling. So that would be 4 of 17 from inside the arc, and that's not a great enough number.
Just not going to get it done, especially when you look at some of these other stats. Only 10 rebounds, 10 team rebounds compared to the 25 of the Our Redeemer Knights. As
8 offensive rebounds for the Knights.
As well as only 2 assists out of the Jays in that first half. Uncharacteristic from the Ray Jays, but you mentioned it earlier, they are a second half team, and if anyone can put up points and cover this big of a spread, it's the Ray Jays.
Yeah, 27 points, so you add that up, that's 9 threes while playing the best defense of your life, and you're right back to a tie ball game. So, you know, the Ray Jays, they are one of those teams that could possibly do it, but it's going to take a lot of effort from all their players, their coaching staff here in the second half to keep them locked in, because it can be tough. Down 27, coming out of the halftime, feeling a little sluggish, a little not much confidence in you. If you can come out and respond right away in this third quarter, you can give yourself a chance.
And that is all we have for the Prairie Homes Furnishing halftime show. Give them a look in Stanley, North Dakota, as we're about to tip off half number 2 with about 20 seconds to go. That gives us a chance to do a few live reads. We want to thank 701 Cornhole Company for coming on board. 701 Cornhole Company specializes in creating custom professional-grade cornhole boards. We offer a wide selection of cornhole bags and other cornhole accessories to complete your game setup. Find us on Facebook at 701 Cornhole Company or online at 701cornhole.com. We also want to thank the Ray J Booster Club for helping us cover all things Ray J's here in this tournament, as well as Bingaman Construction for commercial and residential spray foam and construction. That's Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, as we are set for our Northwest Therapy Services third quarter tip-off. Right now, it's the Ray Jays with the basketball. Ty Barman out to Brody Steiner. Around the horn they go. Blake Bergstrom with it over to Barman. Left wing. Gets stopped into Becker. Becker going to work that pivot foot. Can't get it to go. And excellent defense again by Nolan Schmidt.
And that's one of the reasons Becker hasn't been able to get those post moves to drop down, is Schmidt's got that hand up every time.
He is playing lockdown defense as the Knights with the ball. Dribble handoff series over to Swenson. Back to Schmidt. Schmidt top of the key. Over to Swenson. Thought about the three this time. Thought about it again.
They're milking that clock already here in the second half.
Marshall takes it in amongst the trees. Barman's got to be careful. Second chance, third chance now, and there's going to be a foul on Parizek.
We talked about it in the halftime show, the offensive rebounds. That's a trend that's already continued here into the third quarter.
As into the ball game, first time in the second half, is Colton Grove in for Grady Parizek. Knights inbound over to Wyatt Weekly. Weekly into Schmidt. Nice pass into Marshall. Goes right at Barman. Couldn't get it to go. Jay's looking to run. Here comes Barman over to Becker. Becker, jump stop in the lane. Gets it to Grove. Kicks it back out. Barman, right wing, three-pointer off the mark. Great box out.
That was.
By Colin Swenson.
Swenson cleared all of the space for his teammates to come grab the rebound.
And once again, a big rebound by the Knights, holding the Jays to one and done. And Weekly walks it up the court. Lindbo, he's going to take a three off the mark. Tip back out, gets his own rebound. Shot clock didn't reset. 12 on the shot clock. Weekly going to play pick and roll game with Marshall. He says, no, I'm going to take a deep three. That was from the ear of the Beaver.
Mama, there goes that man.
That was past the volleyball line. He doesn't miss. 6 of 7 from three. As Becker on the corner. He's going to go right at Schmidt. Schmidt shuts it down yet again. Kick out to Bergstrom. Bergstrom, he's going to try to answer, can't get it. Back iron, and rebound goes to Nolan Schmidt.
Well, back to that pick and roll. You said pick and roll, and White Weekly said not quite.
That shot altered by Barman. Steiner going to go right at Weekly. Scoop shot good. Brody Steiner for two.
Brody Steiner.
As the Knights, they're comfortable just walking it up after every possession.
You don't want the Jays to get going in transition, so you have to slow it down in this second half and take your victories.
What a well-coached game so far by Brock Tietz. As Swenson wide open for three. Thank you very much.
But when you have wide open shots, you still got to take them.
Well, that was just a defensive breakdown. Colin Swenson, who has 4 threes on the day now, just left wide open and hits that one. Jace Becker gets it over to Grove. Up fake. Up. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And Schmidt comes away with it again. Knights thought about running. As Weekly, he might be hunting another three. You never know. He has been on fire from deep. Nolan Schmidt with it up top as they are comfortable taking some more time off of the shot clock. Another set coming their way. Schmidt going to drive right in the lane. Up, can't get it to go. Second chance opportunity yet again, as there's going to be a foul on the way up. That one going to go against Colton Grove.
It feels like nobody for the Jays is finding a body.
Nope, that is for sure. As we're going to take a media timeout. 59-28 on your NCC scoreboard. 4:28 to play in the third quarter. The Knights giving it to the Ray Jays.
Our lives are made up of moments. From first moments, to big moments, to everyday moments. At First International Bank and Trust, we support you with local service and checking and savings solutions to help you reach your goals, shape your legacy, and make your moments happen. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first since 1910.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
The way we live and work has changed, but our service and commitment remain. We're evolving to meet your insurance needs with answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company.
Give Angie or Candace a call for all your insurance needs.
Welcome back to Game Day Media's coverage of the Ray Jays versus the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights, as the Knights have just exploded with three-pointers, as Jaden Marshall is at the line shooting two at the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. First one is up and good for Mr. Marshall. He's up to 5 points on the day. But boy, this Knights team, one slot of three-pointers. Knights working around the horn. Altringer with it on the wing, gets it over to Lindbo. Lindbo, pull-up jumper off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Bergstrom comes away with it. Bergstrom running. He's going to pull up from three. Got it.
You know,
that's
you
what
can
they
do
need.
A lot of great work if you just get the ball to Bergstrom and he pulls up efficiently from the three-point line every possession, because I feel like more than not he's going to knock it down.
Yeah, he needed that one as the Knights walk it up. 25 on the shot clock before they do anything. Schmidt takes it right at the Jays defense, and that's going to be a shooting foul going against Jason Becker, his first personal, as there is...
Work somewhere great and thrive. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Open the door. Apply today at NCC. Visit nccray.com/careers. Visit nccray.com/careers.
Our lives are made up of moments. From first moments, to big moments, to everyday moments. At First International Bank and Trust, we support you with local service and checking and savings solutions to help you reach your goals, shape your legacy, and make your moments happen. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first since 1910.
Welcome back as the Our Redeemer Christian School Knights looking to add on to their point total. Nolan Schmidt at the line knocks down the first of two, as the foul was on Jace Becker before that media timeout. Sends Nolan Schmidt to the line. Shot number two is on its way. Schmidt with 16, make it 17 points now on the afternoon. Brings the score 63-33, 30-point deficit for the Jays. Bergstrom pull up from the Beaver, got it again.
Every time. Just try it out, see if it works.
Blake Bergstrom has 5 three-pointers, none of them have been close to the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line.
No.
They've just been so deep as he tried to make a steal there, couldn't get it.
What's our half-court line sponsor? Because I feel like it's closer to that.
We're going to need a sponsor for any time they're near the Beaver. They're just not even getting close to the actual three-point line, either team. Wyatt Weekly getting hassled by Bergstrom, almost had a steal, and they're going to whistle across the arm on Blake Bergstrom. Very close to steal, and they're going to have to take some risks being down this much. I don't mind that one from B squared. As side out for the Knights, they work it around Wyatt Weekly. With it out on top, guarded by Jace Becker. Picks up his dribble over to Nolan Schmidt. Weekly and Schmidt have been absolutely tremendous today for the Knights. And there's going to be another foul whistled against Brody Siner this time, looking for a steal. And that's the downside. I mean, outside of the obvious score, you just absolutely have to go for these steals if you're the Ray Jays, and now foul trouble. sends the Knights to the free throw line with the clock stopped. Nolan Schmidt for 2. First one is up, off the back iron and in. Nolan Schmidt, very nice looking athlete for Coach Teeks. As I mentioned, him and Weekly are having themselves a ball game. 24 for Weekly and 18 for Schmidt. Chance for 19 is off the mark. Rebound goes to Ty Barman. Over to Blake Bergstrom. Bergstrom, he's going to cross over. Goes up strong. Can't get anything. No, there is going to be a foul. Didn't see it at first. That time whistled against Wyatt Weekly. His first personal. Third team foul sends Blake Bergstrom to the line. And this allows the Jays to potentially score with the clock stopped. And they are going to have a monstrous fourth quarter as first free throw off the mark from Blake Bergstrom. Second one from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line is up and in. Goes 1 for 2. As the Jays put on full court pressure, Knights, they just clear out. So calm are the Knights.
And in this third quarter, they've just been trading baskets, still at that 27-point deficit, 64-37.
Well, now they're able to play that half-court offense as Schmidt gets to the rack at will. 2 points more for Nolan Schmidt.
2 points is 2 points, but that was a travel.
Becker can't get that one to go. He thought he was fouled. As the Knights go in the other way, Weekly going to go right at Bergstrom, in for 2 more.
And that was not a travel, and Grady Parizek is down. Looks to be in a lot of pain under his own basket.
Never a sight you want to see. I didn't see.
Holding his right ankle is what it looked like to me.
As the medical help from Trinity is going to come take a look at him. He hobbles off the floor on his own power, which is good to see, but definitely some pain on that ankle as he reaches the bench. Assistant Arlie Larson taking a look at that ankle. How many ankles do you think Arlie Larson has taped in his career?
Quite a few.
It's got to be triple, maybe even quadruple digits.
Very efficient at taping ankles.
As Bergstrom up top, we're back to action. Can't get the entry pass in. It's taken away by the Knights. Nolan Schmidt with the steal, and they are going to slow it up yet again. 48.
I'd go for the 2 for 1 just for the fun of it.
You're a 2 for 1 guy.
I really am.
I agree, but 31-point differential, I think I would be okay with taking the air out of the ball. As Weekly going to dribble up top, guarded by Barman. Pick and roll. He's going to go left-handed right at him. Barman. A lot of contact sent Weekly into the stanchion. Bergstrom thought about the pull-up. He's going to go right at it. A lot of contact off the backboard. Can't get it to go, but there is a foul.
That was a lot of contact out on the other end. They both went flying into my buddy who goes to Minot State with me. We're in the same program. He's doing camera work down there, and he got collided with. Hopefully he's all right.
He's a little worse for the wear as Bergstrom hits free throw number 1. Yeah, that was a lot of contact. That might be the most contact I've seen without a whistle. As into the ball game for the Ray Jays is Colton Grove, in for Cooper Hayes. Was looking for a high five from Coach Bergstrom. Bergstrom a little more focused elsewhere. High-fived himself on the way to the bench. Blake goes 2 for 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line as they put on the press. Just looking for a turnover, but this Knights team, have they ever been efficient? Some contact off the ball. Barman with the steal, and then he turned it right back over.
That was coming right to us. Yeah. I was getting out of the way.
As the Knights take it in for a layup, Jaden Marshall for 2. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Brody Steiner with the ball. He's going to attack right to the rim, tries to get it, can't get it off in time. And it is all our Redeemers Knights, 70-39 on your NCC scoreboard after 3. 31-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
Evolution Genetics, established by a group of dedicated farmers and seedsmen. With years of experience in farming, certified seed production, and crop consulting, we understand the needs of producers across central and western North Dakota and eastern Montana. because we're farmers too. We provide the best genetics for your farm by customizing seed and input choices to meet each grower's needs. Evolution Genetics, seed for your future.
For the healthcare services you need and expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Welcome back to fourth quarter coverage as we're about to start our Northwest Therapy. Start of the fourth quarter. It has been all Knights the whole game, and they have done it behind incredible shooting of Wyatt Weekly. He's 6 of 7 from 3-point land. Nolan Schmidt getting it done on the inside. 26 points for Weekly, 20 for Nolan Schmidt so far as the fourth quarter is underway. Wyatt Weekly gets it over to Lindbo. Lindbo guarded by Cooper Hayes. Gets it over back to Weekly. Pick and roll with Schmidt. Just wasting some time now. The Knights definitely okay taking the air out of the ball. Don't blame them with the large lead. Nolan Schmidt going to drive right at Ty Barman. And there's going to be a foul on the way up. That one whistled against Ty Barman. That's foul number 4 on the freshman.
First two call, Nolan Schmidt to shoot 2.
Nolan Schmidt at the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line for a pair. First one is up and good for Nolan Schmidt. Nolan is 6 of 8 from the free throw line so far today. Looking to go at another one, can't. Rebound goes to Barman. Jays trying for a last gasp here in the fourth quarter. Cooper Hayes kicks it over to Barman. Barman goes right at the lane, basket, and the foul. Count the bucket, Ty Barman for 2.
Basket's good for Ty Barman.
Foul's going to be against Jaden Marshall, his second.
I love the drive from Barman. You know, down 30 in the fourth quarter, you could just give up and let it go, but you want to take some big-time momentum into that third and fourth place game tomorrow night.
Free throw off the mark for Ty. Couldn't complete the three-point play as the Knights with another rebound. They've just dominated the boards so far this afternoon. Marshall trying to get it to Weekly. Good pressure defense played by the Jays. Ty Barman with the steal. He's going to go up and one again. Opportunity for Ty Barman. The Knights weren't going to let him have a dunk. That was for sure. He says, I'll take the layup.
What a finish from Ty Barman. Going down the left lane. Looked like he wanted to dunk it, but Schmidt gets back on defense, fouls him, and Barman's able to persevere through the contact and finish on the right side.
Barman's free throw attempt short, and you just got to wonder how much energy has been spent by both teams, but especially the Jays, just trying to get that transition game going, playing from behind this entire game. As the Knights going right at it, Nolan Schmidt going to try to take a layup, can't get it to go. Signer with the rebound. Jays trying to run a little too quickly. Had to recoup. Bergstrom, if this goes, oh my goodness, off the mark. That might have been the deepest of the day.
To the half-court line.
We're going to have to look for new sponsors. I think you're on to something.
That was the kill line,
yeah.
The volleyball line.
As Weekly, spin move, goes right at the rim. Can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, blocked by Bergstrom. Rebound goes to Cooper Hayes.
Usually it's blocked by Barman. Yeah. Today it's been blocked by Bergstrom.
Barman with it on the wing. He's going to go right at Schmidt, and 2 more for Ty Barman. Ty
you talked
right
about it in the first half is the body control. That's the reason he's able to finish so many of these plays off. Is like in the Region 3 championship, there was a finish where he was literally horizontal to the floor.
I know,
and somehow made it.
Play that you're talking about. He's had a few of those that are just incredible. You're scratching your head wondering how in the world he did it. Wyatt Weekly out on top, 15 on the shot clock. As the Knights slow it down, that pass tipped over to Swenson, into Marshall. They got to go, 6 on the clock. Fade away off back iron, tipped out to Weekly. Weekly back to Swenson, and they're going to choose some more clock. Swenson with a couple dummy pump fakes. Nobody's fallen for that, but I love that out of him as the Knights just holding the ball out in front. And if you ask Coach Teets before the game if he saw this coming, I don't think anyone saw it coming, as Nolan Schmidt goes right to the rim for 2 more. He's up to 22 on the night. As there's going to be a whistle on the floor, I believe a timeout is going to be taken. And we'll take one as well. 73-45 on the NCC scoreboard. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
UAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
Welcome back to Game Day Media's coverage of the State B Boys Basketball Tournament in Minot, North Dakota, here at the beautiful Dome, where the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights has unloaded on the offensive side. They've walled up defensively in an impressive showing so far from them. 4:46 to go. The Jays trying to get some momentum going in this fourth quarter, but it has been few and far between for their chances, as the Knights have just They took advantage right from the tip, and they haven't looked back. No,
that's what we saw. Like you said, right from the tip, the Knights showed the intensity, the urgency that they were going to be playing 32 minutes with, and the Jays just couldn't compete with it.
As we are live action, Jace Becker goes right at Wyatt Weekly, and he is denied by Mr. Weekly. He's putting on a show today as he gets trapped in the backcourt. He just throws it off the Ray Jays. Lives to see another day, as oddly enough we have running clock here in the semifinal game, and I would have never guessed that would happen in a matchup between these two, as Wyatt Weekly, pestered in the backcourt by Jace Becker, gets it up to Lindbo. 30-40 feet from the basket. He almost had it taken away, as there's going to be a timeout given to Coach Brock Teets to save the possession. We'll take one as well.
At Johnson and Sundin Law Office, we combine big case expertise with small town service. Since 1980, we've fought for clients across western North Dakota. From oil and gas disputes to serious injury and wrongful death cases, probate, agriculture, and more. No matter what issue, our experienced team is ready to stand by your side. In our office in Watford City, we're here for you, wherever you are. Johnson and Sundin, expert legal representation rooted in North Dakota.
Welcome back to Game Day Media's coverage of State B. We want to thank our live read sponsors, 701 Cornhole Company. Give them a look at 701 Cornhole on Facebook as we're back to live action. Wyatt Weekly with the ball, 12 on the shot clock as we're under 4 minutes to play in the semifinals. Number 1, Jaden Marshall gets it over to Colin Swenson. Back to Marshall in the post. Turnaround jumper, got it at the shot clock buzzer.
Little fadeaway Jay putting the cherry on top.
As everything going the way of the Knights. Becker down low, kicks it back out to Siner. Brody Siner. Good defense played by the Knights. Better offense as Brody Siner puts 2 more in.
Yeah, Brody Siner, number 24, looking like Kobe Bryant, just getting to that right short corner. Little pull-up Jay.
That was kind of a Kobe series move. As the Knights working it around up top, as they have visions of championship night tomorrow. Wyatt Weekly goes right at Becker. Good defense played by Becker. Jays coming the other way. Bergstrom, stop, pop from deep, off the mark. Barman trying for the rebound, couldn't get it. Possession will stay with the Jays. Knights fans behind us disagree.
Well, you look at the Knights. Last year, they beat the Bishop Ryan Lions in crazy fashion in the Region 3 Championship, a banger of an overtime game. Lost to them in the semifinals of the State B last year, and now it's the reverse the roles this year. They lose to the Ray Jays in the Region 3 Championship. They learn from the loss. They come out here to this afternoon in the semifinals, and they show that they learned, and they're up by 28 with under 3 minutes to go.
Impressive showing by Coach Tietz and his Knights team. You mentioned it earlier as far as learning from that loss and coming back with a vengeance, something to prove on the state stage, and they have proved it here tonight. They have been dominant in just about every aspect of the game. They've dominated the boards, the assists, the turnovers, pretty much everything, and the important one has been the scoreboard.
And you got to wonder if the aspect of State B experience kind of got overlooked from fans, from analysts coming into this game, where the Jays, yesterday was their first state tournament game in 36 years, where the R.Redeemers Knights, they've had a lot of experience in the past few years, especially last year, winning the first round, losing in the semis. But yeah, the experience and a deep team from the Knights, you knew coming into this tournament they were going to be tough to beat.
Well, and another thing to think of is the Jays haven't had that many close games. They've just been blowout wins for the most part, but this time they're on the receiving end.
And that's why it was so impressive when they beat the Knights in the Region 3 Championship, as they were just on quite the roll, and then they get into a game like that where they're down 11 after one quarter, and to fight their way back and win that game, just didn't have that same urgency here this afternoon.
Nothing seems to be going the Jays' way as there is a turnover. Ty Barman dribbled it off his knee. Sends possession back to the Knights, and they can take more time off the clock as they work it around Jaden Marshall. Being pestered by Brody Siner. These Jays, they're not backing off, that's for sure, as they get it into Wyatt Weekly. Weekly, step back three. Couldn't get that one to go. Only a second miss from three, according to my calculations. Brody Siner with the ball. Gets it over to Blake Bergstrom. Back and forth, they hand it off. Siner from up top, can't get it to go. Rebound, Becker up for two. Chase Becker.
And that's what's been lacking on the Ray Jays side, is offensive rebound and putbacks like that.
Yeah, it's been one and done many times for the Ray Jays. As that time they got a second chance and made the most of it, as Wyatt Weekly hanging on to the ball. Minute 35 to go. Weekly's going to go right up. Thought about the dunk, lays it in instead. 2 points is 2 points. Wyatt Weekly up to 28.
Yeah, the way he drove it looked like it was going to be a rack attack.
Becker gets it into Barman. Barman can't get that to go. Gets his own rebound. He's going to go up a second time and in for two. Ty Barman, a good fourth quarter. Just too little, too late, as there's going to be a timeout for some subs. As I don't know if they're going to just only do the subs or they're going to take a full timeout. We'll keep it here nonetheless and do our best to get everyone announced. Kelby Cooper, Bridger Swanchera, Jaron Heldy, Bodie Donnelly, and Zane Daniel in for the Jays. For the Knights, Owen Vibetto. 21, Sam Zadaraka. Number 33, Eli Pankratz. Number 3, Sam Knutsvik. And number 12, Ethan Brown in for the Knights, as the white flag has been waved here at the Dome. And some fresh bodies get some playing time right off the bat. Shot off the mark, rebound goes to the Jays. And stolen quickly by Ethan Brown of the Knights, as they retain possession. Brown gets it over to Vibetto. Coach Tietz saying run the offense, as their sights are on tomorrow night, and they will get to see who they will meet in that championship game that will be covered right here on Game Day Media. Turnaround fadeaway is good by Ethan Brown. Ethan Brown gets his first 2 points of the state tournament. Big moment for that young man. As the Jays, almost a turnover, foul whistled against the Knights.
And you could tell when Wyatt Weekly and the rest of that starting lineup was walking off the court, this game meant something to them. They got to this point last year, they couldn't get it done. They weren't going to make that same mistake here this afternoon.
It was huge as Bridger Swanchera puts up a 3 at the buzzer. No good, and that'll be your final 79-51 on your NCC scoreboard. The Our Redeemer Christian School Knights, a dominant performance over the Ray Jays. Don't go anywhere. Our Johnson and Lundeen Law Office post-game show starts right after this.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Welcome into the Johnson and Sundin post-game show. Dylan Loper has caught up with our Brad Johnson and First International Bank and Trust player of the game. Take it away, Dylan Loper.
Yeah, I'm down here with Wyatt Weekly, just absolutely fired up. What a win. You guys faced that team in the region title game, and you lost by 3. This time, a little bit different point total. Talk about what the game plan was coming into the game.
Man, I mean, all our guys were just so fired up to play Ray again. They're such a good team, and wow, I mean, we were just so stoked. I don't think there's anyone else in this planet that wanted it more than us, so we really just we're out there and giving it our all.
We could really tell. Wyatt, according to my calculations, I only teach 5th grade math, but 6 threes. You guys were over 50% from 3. That is just incredible. Is that the usual? Is that what we can expect tomorrow night, or what's the plan for tomorrow night?
You know, I hope you can expect that. Maybe 60% tomorrow night. Let's hope. I mean, you never know.
All right. Well, there's our Brad Johnson Insurance and First National Player of the Game, Wyatt Weekly. Good luck tomorrow.
As we keep it here, and Dylan Loper gets ready to talk to the head coach of the Knights, Brock Tietz. Back to you, Dylan.
All right, yeah, I caught up with Coach Tietz. Coach, wow, what a performance by your guys.
Yeah, I got to hand it to these guys. They're tough. They're tough. We had a pretty spirited walkthrough today. They just executed the game plan to perfection. The first half was just phenomenal. Everything that we didn't do in the first game, we did this game with Ray. And I mean, Ray is an amazing team. My goodness, you got to cover up a lot of stuff there. But these guys were just focused tonight, or this afternoon. It feels like night. And just really proud of these kids.
Yeah, I just talked to Wyatt. He had a heck of a game. You guys, he talked about how fired up you guys were. So, I mean, what was the message coming in? Because you guys just came out from the tip, and it seemed like you guys were focused and ready to go, and you guys didn't let your foot off the gas pedal.
Well, focus is the word. You know, we talk about that a lot this time of year. just give me 2 hours of focus during game time, hour before, hour during the game. And, we're fearless. This team's fearless. Confidence. We play with such confidence. These kids let it go tonight. Yesterday was a little icy early. We didn't, score the basketball well. But these kids played so hard. They just wanted it and wanted it and wanted it, and just loved our energy today.
All right, well, great game. Good luck tomorrow. What a fun game to watch. Good luck. Back to you, Noah.
Thank you, Dylan. As we continue on with our Johnson & Sundin Attorneys at Law post-game show, we are going to take a quick break and come back with more and recap this first semifinal between the Knights and the Jays.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Welcome into the post-game show presented by Johnson & Lundy Law Office, providing quality legal expertise with common sense and small-town service. That's Johnson & Lundy Law Office. And we just saw kind of a surprising game, in my opinion. The rematch of the Region 3 Championship looked a little bit differently with the Minot Our Redeemers Christian School Knights coming away with a 79-51 victory over the Ray Jays. And it was a shocker, to say the least, as far as just how that game went. It was a great ball game in other aspects, maybe not so much the score that we expected, but it was up and down, high flying. Let's take a look at some of the stats first for the Ray Jays, as they get only their second loss of the year, as they put up 51 points on 37.5% shooting, 36.8% from three, and 57.1% from the free throw line. They were out-rebounded. 41-25 guys were touching the ball, and it was just a very impressive showing from the Knights. Let's look at some individual numbers from them. They were led by our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game and First International Bank and Trust Player of the Game, Wyatt Weekly. 28 points from the big fella, 6 of 8 from three. 28 points is just an incredible number, but then you add in, like you mentioned, 9 rebounds from him, and he said it in that interview. We came out ready to go, and we wanted it. I think, we talked about it all game long of what's their response going to be from that. We saw it in action, and they put an exclamation point on it.
And that's when I thought the Ray Jays might be in trouble, was when right off the bat, Wyatt Weekly knocks down a three, gives out a scream like, let's go. The energy is there for the Knights. They had that chip on their shoulder. They walked into the Dome here on semifinal day and got it done, and they're going to the championship.
Yeah, what a feeling it must be for them, but their tournament is certainly not over. They have one more game tomorrow night, as you mentioned, that they are circling. but this one was definitely circled first. As we look at the rest of the scoring, Nolan Schmidt, 23 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds for the other big fella for the Knights. He had an incredible game as well. 10 points, 8 rebounds from Jaden Marshall, 12 points from Colin Swenson, all coming from the three-point line. He was 4 of 7 from the three-point line.
That's his role. Knock down the open shot, and when he does his role at a high level like that, I don't see the Knights losing a game.
They are tough. They're going to be a tough out for either of the two teams that are about to play in about 8 minutes here today as we wrap up the scoring for the Knights. Peyton Limbo with 4 points and 2 points from Ethan Brown rounds up for the 79 big points from the Knights. And what an incredible showing. Just as we mentioned, they came out with a chip on their shoulder, and it was all business. Like you said, that first 3 went in, and when the second and third one went in, and the guys started clapping, and they started locking down on defense, scary, scary team to face.
Yeah, they are a team that will get rolling. On behalf of all of our amazing sponsors here at Game Day Media, including our premium sponsors, NCC and RTC Networks, we thank you for joining this broadcast on semifinal day. My name's Noah Fredrickson. I've been alongside Dylan Loper. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow night for championship night.
The telecast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of Game Day Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by Game Day Media, LLP. Game Day Media LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Continental Resources, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land, LLC, Tioga Parts Supply, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Evolution Genetics, EAPC Architects Engineers, Ray J's Booster Club, Benjamin Construction, 701 Cornhole Company, The Country Store, Johnson and Sundin, Attorneys at Law, Nodak Insurance Company, Williston, Angie Pelton, First International Bank and Trust, Tegan's Interiors, Brad Johnson Insurance,